Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's continue our examination into Capcom Arcade Studio. Wait, Capcom Arcade Stadium. Studio, my goodness. On Nintendo Switch. This will be the last one that we do is in the in pack 1. You know, the first generation pack. So this is Vulgus. Again, I think I've only played this one other time when they did Capcom Arcade Stadium on PS3. So I'm not like super familiar with it. Look at the manual here. I do know I like it, but I don't think it's well, I mean, and it's one of those games that it always appears on the collection. So I think even on PlayStation 1, this was on the Namco collection there. I can't remember which one. Might have been like 3 or 4 or something like that. Okay, same as always with all these games. They all share the same basic interface. Starting lives, 3, 5. I guess it doesn't really matter. We'll do 5. You have various arcade cabinets that you can use. And you can see I've been earning more because I can now use cow. Just because. Then you can have a physical cabinet being emulated. Different colors of them. Again, you have pixel perfect arcade size and then stretch. Different filters, from no filter to scan lines to standard filter to filters with, you can kind of see it in the back there, filters with, you know, screen deformation. I don't like any of those personally. And of course, if this is a vertically scrolling shooter, then you might want to actually flip your display orientation so that it is played like a horizontal shooter. But again, I know that for me personally, when I see the score and the UI elements flipped on the side too, that just makes me turn my head all the time, which maybe not so great. But you can do it if you'd like. I mean, oh Jesus! I mean, it's definitely an old school game. You know, sort of in that same, you know, like that Xevious era. You know, certainly more advanced than Galaga or Galaxian. But certainly not what we think of when we think of like 16-bit shooter. Even though, you know, it most certainly is, yeah. Boy, yeah, it's hard. There's a shit everywhere. God, the screen area is so big too, because all the enemies are so small. So you actually have a lot of screen to roam around in. Yeah, it almost feels like chaos. like a lot of things aren't really in distinct patterns. Or I mean they are, but they're sort of spread out all over the screen. Whereas you know, later Capcom games, you know, they'd really refine this and you know, focus all the patterns in kind of a central area or 2 areas where, you know, the player would be able to, you know, concentrate a little bit better. Here there's like stuff all around, you know. But again, very reminiscent of the games made in this era. You know, designers really hadn't figured out a way to really hone in on that language of the shooter. You know, it wasn't perfected yet, but they certainly would do it. You know, in later games. Alright, I think I'm kind of getting the hang of it. You do have to kind of put yourself at a certain mindset in order to place your ship in the right place. Yeah, for this kind of game, with it's such an early design, I don't know how many people are going to really like enjoy this one. Oh, there's no continues. Okay, well, I don't know how many stages there are. We may not be able to see the end of this then. It might be like the pirate ship Higuramu, where it's like, I don't know where the end of this is, and I don't know if there even is an end. But this style of shooter, you know, I don't think it has an end. I don't know. I may be surprised. I mean, this must have been a major moneymaker for Capcom. I mean, they always put it in all their collections. And I could definitely imagine myself playing this, you know, in my younger years. But it is like, it does feel like chaos, you know? Ugh, son of a bitch. Well, I always do worse the second time I play something. I don't know what it is. Every time I play something for the first time, it's like beginner's luck. You know, I get really, really far, and I play the second time, and I get nowhere near as far. Ugh, didn't even leave the atmosphere on that one. Yeah, you can definitely tell that this game was meant to really occupy just a small slice of your time in the arcade. Whereas, like, some of the other games in the collection, you know, are the Ghosts and Goblins and even that pirate ship Higuramu, you can tell it's like there's like a lot more game in there. Ah, son of a bitch. Ugh, lost my groove. I was doing okay there for a minute. Ugh. Couldn't figure out where I was going to shoot. No. Yeah, they're kind of nice looking backgrounds. Even though you don't see it for very long. Oh, come on. No, you son of a bitch. Damn it. Alright, try this again. No! Oh, God. Oddly enough, it reminds me of like Centipede more than any other top-down shooter. In the way that you have to avoid enemies that kind of come all different directions. No, oh, damn it. Ah. Wow, I'm just making real sloppy mistakes now. No. Oh. I mean, what are these things? Like, They're like dustpans, you know? Like space dustpans. Or, well, no, Roombas are round. Let's say maybe they're like Roombas, but no. Okay. Yeah, get past stage 2 at some point in time. My goodness. Oh, the stages are really long, too. Although, I guess the game doesn't have, like, proper stages. You know, since it looks like it's just, like, one big level. Ooh, close one. Whoop. It's actually a good run. Better not push my luck and save. Oh boy, this is like 1942, and that's just it's just like the one song that plays forever. Strange enough, you know, instead of a whistle, it's just like a flute, I guess. But they still have the other backing instrument being the snare drum. No, come on, are you really? Oh god. Whoa, really? Oh man, they're getting tricky. We got Roombas and, you know, metal flies. We got the squares, I guess? What the heck are those things supposed to be? Oh boy, oh, that's getting more intense all of a sudden. Ooh. I know, you know I have a nervous twitch that things are not going my way. No, so tempting. I'm gonna lure you into power-ups. Oh my god, really? What the hell? Where did you come from? I wonder how many stages there are. It doesn't seem like there would be a lot. Oh great. No, it's only the big ones. I got bats. What the heck? Space COVID. Probably where it really came from anyway. I'm kidding. I don't have a space COVID conspiracy in my head. Nope, 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 nope. Oh. Ew, oh wow, son of a bitch. Oh, what hit me? Oh, that thing. Okay. Look at these guys, man. They're like vials of cold medicine. That's what it reminds me of. I got dustpans, vials of cold medicine, mechanical backs, mechanical bugs. Occasionally something looks like a spaceship. We got mines. We got oh. We got wow, I can't believe they only give you this one pea shooter throughout the entire game. Oh man. Yeah, definitely early level Capcom. If anything, Capcom loved giving players power-ups. Especially in their shmups. I mean, it was definitely a Capcom thing to get like a ton of power-ups. I don't know what this stuff is. I was grabbing it. What? Are you serious? Yeah, looks like you're pretty serious. No, what are these things? What the heck are these? They remind me of those like those those raspberry cookies that you get from a vending machine, or like Kerns or something like that. There's like shortbread with raspberry in them. Ah, shit. Oh, they're deadly. Yeah, they're about as good for you as those cookies are. Yeah, I'll kill ya. I can't believe there's frame drops in this game. I mean, this is not a complex game. But yeah, I definitely saw a frame or two drop right there. Wow. Wow. Ho, ho, ho. Pretty giant. It's interesting how different the moves are. I mean, I'm rewinding and they're not really... The enemies aren't, like, landing in the same place. There's a bunch of squares? I don't even know what these... I don't know what these things are supposed to do. Well, this is new. What the heck is this all about? Oh, about dying, apparently. Oh, I got like so many of these things. I should probably use them. Got those Yashis. They've been around in the Capcom world forever. Okay, looks like the scenery starting over now. It might be safe to say that this might be where the game starts to repeat itself. Now we're getting the same sort of enemy types as well. Wow, okay. Yeah, well, that was just dumb. That was just dumbness on my part. Should have known better. No! Oh, God. I don't know, is he gonna circle back? Oh, they really lay it on now, huh? God, that's crazy. Oh, it would have completely destroyed my hand if I played this in the arcade. Man, look at this. Oh, God. It's interesting if you scroll away from the power-up, it doesn't get re-rendered, it just disappears. Nope, nope. That's it, you have to grab it. You have to keep it on the screen to grab it. I knew I was in trouble. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't think there are any more backgrounds to see. I mean, we did see the larger mothership, so I'm guessing that's it as far as the game goes, and it'll just continue on forever after that. Anyway, this is audap. You're watching Vulgus, part of the Capcom Arcade Stadium on Nintendo Switch. You know, I mean, I like it, but it's definitely not like one of the stronger games in the collection. I mean, you would really only get this if you had very specific memories of this game. I don't think it's this, you know, I mean, this is Generation 1 of the series of games. So, you know, some games are naturally not going to be as strong as others. And I think, unfortunately, this is probably the weakest of the Generation 1 games, the Generation 1 pack. You know, you have to remember that included in this pack are, you know, Ghosts and Goblins, which is still, you know, a good game nowadays and can be played nowadays, you know, in a frustrating way still, along with, you know, I mean, 1942 and Commando, Section Z and Trojan, Legendary Wings. I mean, these are all, the Generation 1 games are all pretty good and fairly complex, just not Vulgus so much. But, you know, I mean, I said, if you have specific memories of it, you can buy it individually, or you can buy it in the pack with all these other games. You know, or if you're purchasing all brand new, you can buy the whole thing with all the packs that are out right now. Hopefully there'll be more packs in the future. We'll see what happens with Capcom after that. Yeah, next or tomorrow we'll start on Pro Gear, which will be, you know, well, actually, hold on. I think Pro Gear is like the later generation, isn't it? Yeah, maybe we ought to do Forgotten Worlds next if we're kind of going in order of complexity. Yeah, because Pro Gear and Giga Wing are like later on in the generation of games. yeah, so let's do Forgotten Worlds tomorrow, and then Ghouls and Ghosts and Strider after that. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.